guys, my name is Kiana Fernandez and I will be showing you guys how to get an understanding of the psychological aspects behind procrastination. Now, imagine having an 1,800 word research paper due tomorrow night and you just started it today. Unfortunately for me, I do not have to imagine this as it just happened to me on Sunday night. I had known about this research paper for about a month now, and for some reason I just ended up leaving it till last minute, just ended up stressed, and it really didn't work out for me. It's not a good thing to say, but there was a 2007 study published on the National Library of Medicine done by Dr. Novotny that showed that about 80 to 95% of university students have admitted to procrastinating. So probably most of you can admit to it as well. My purpose of this speech is to help you guys understand what causes us to procrastinate and what are the negative outcomes of it, and then provide you guys with some tips to overcome this. The main cause of psychological aspects that cause procrastination are basically the psychological factors in our mind. They need to be perfect, lack of motivation, and fear of us failing. There was a study done and published in 2024 by Dr. Fuchsia that showed that procrastination just leads to more fear and more anxiety. By us delaying tasks, it's just a way for us to avoid the high standards that we ultimately set for ourselves, which ties in with the fear of failing. Because our fear of failing, we leave things to last minute, so that way if we do fail at the task, that way we can just blame it on us just leaving it until last minute. Some outcomes of the psychological aspects are just poor mental health, productivity, and negative impacts to your quality of academic work and performance, and professional performance as well. There was a study done in the Journal of Behavioral Medicine that showed that it led to higher levels of stress, low levels of self-esteem, guilt, and it worsened anxiety as well. Obviously, this is not good for our bodies, and it just makes us feel very bad and ultimately affecting our mental health, which affects us psychologically. Some solutions and tips that I can provide to help you overcome this are having a reward system. By having a reward system, it kind of programs your brain to have something to look forward to at the end of whatever task you're doing. So if you have a reward system, it could be maybe going out for food at the end of the week or when you're done with your task, which has been shown to help people do their task. There was also an article published in 2024 in Psychology Today that showed by breaking tasks into smaller segments, it made tasks more achievable for people to do. So if you break a big task into small little sections, it just seems more manageable and it seems more doable. You can also do things like practice mindfulness and improving focus. You can do this by doing things as meditating and having support groups. So support groups can just be people in your classes, other students in universities, or your friends to help you just improve your mental health and ultimately your motivation as well to be able to get tasks done. And then so we all go through procrastination, but most of us just never really face it. I have shown you guys different ways to get through procrastination to help you psychologically, the negative effects it can have on you, and ultimately what causes it. And even though most of us never face it, we can all face it together and ultimately break the cycle of procrastination.